Oh my goodness. July is over. It's the beginning of August. I'm sorry, it's the beginning of August and it's actually too kind of little late at the moment. But, oh well, I am here. This is my, I guess it's 18th to the 31st of the July painting challenge. Sorry I had to stop making videos so abruptly. I went on holiday. I'd hoped to be able to upload videos, but then the first week I had internet, but I did not have time to paint these models. And then in the second week I had time to paint, but I didn't have internet. That message that I sent to you was from somewhere in the town where we were staying near that had internet, so I got to do that. But so my little Rohirrim army, it's not an actual army, it's just a few models, is not completely done. Like all of the infantry people, so you know, all of them, I hope this focuses, but knowing this is a different camera, but knowing the cameras I have, it probably won't. I don't know, can I figure something out to make it focus? No, I can't be bothered. Yeah, so they're all done. I'll show you some of them, you know. Oh, it's getting cloudy outside. You know, like this guy you can't see because it's not focusing. That's good. Very good. I don't know, maybe I have to put it at a white background. That just made it worse. That's good. Well, just imagine it in your mind. Imagine that it's finished and it looks cool, because it is finished. The cavalry, on the other hand, oh dearie me. This one was one that was already finished along with this guy at the back, and then the kind of riders, this one is kind of lopsided. This one and this one I didn't finish, and I didn't even start on the horses. So yeah, that part of the project didn't quite go so well as I'd expected, so yeah, but I'm still kind of done this. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that, seeing that I did have to kind of go on holiday and all that. But yeah, so that is kind of what I've done. If we just kind of take away the cavalry from this shot, and then that's what I've done. Minus the ones that were kind of, I'd already finished them. Though I did add a bit to some of them, because I thought they could do with a little bit more paint and all that, a few more highlights. So, that is what I have done. Now we must go on to the questions. I printed them off and put them on a sheet of paper here. Yep, that's a lot of questions. So, let's do this quick fire. Okay, 18th. Choose one of the following as a pet/companion. Tell us what you'd name him and how having it would change your life. 1. Nobbler Trapper. 2. Baby Squig. 3. Watcher in the Dark. 4. Baby Termagant. Or 5. Pick another suitably cute pet and describe it. Oh no. Baby Squig sounds pretty cool. I actually call my sister Squig, because that's not strange. I don't think she particularly likes it, but oh well. I'll probably have a baby Squig. I think it would affect my life by probably ending it pretty soon. Yeah, I would name it Squiggity Squig. So Squiggity Squig the Squig. Yes. Right. Day 19, with the secondary objectives, go outside and film something cool about the place you live. This is different. Find a touristy spot that the lady boss and I would visit if we went to your neck of the woods. Tell us some fact about your city/town, or take us to your favourite place to get food, etc. Right. I live in a town which is pretty close to a city in Scotland. And this town, it has a main street, which I think has 2 pubs in it. It's quite a small main street as well, so that's good. It's got a post office. It's really nice people run the post office. I really like them. It's got some more shops. It's got a hairdresser. It's got a chippy. You can get some fish and chips. It's got a primary school. It's got a high school. And the rest is houses. So it's not particularly exciting, the place where I live. Though we are very close to the countryside, which is lovely. Except the fact that I don't leave the house. But it's a very nice little place. It's getting really dark outside. This is annoying. I might turn the light and just stay here. Just have a nice look at this horse. Well, that's a really close-up look at that horse. Wow. Light. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better, actually. Why didn't I think of this beforehand? Right, maybe it'll focus on the models now. A little bit, though I think I was being a little bit optimistic with that, but, yeah, anyway. So, my town, not particularly exciting. Some facts about it. Used to be a milling village. That's where it began. I don't know if it was watermills or windmills. I think it was windmills. Yeah. So that's an interesting fact about my village. So the post office and some windmills, or there used to be some windmills. Right, next one. Hollywood is going to make a Warhammer Fantasy or 40k movie. What will it be about? Which Hollywood movie stars will be in it? As what characters? I would like to see a Tau thing. Tau are pretty cool. Have some... the war between the Tau and everyone else. Or how the Tau made their empire. I'd quite like a film about, you know, the Tau Empire becoming the Tau Empire. That would be pretty cool. I don't know what actors, except for one. There is one actor who I would love to be in the film. I think Benedict Cumberbatch as everyone. Okay, I'm back. Just ran out of memory. Had to delete a load of stuff. It's okay though, we already had it on like memory sticks and stuff. I was just talking about Benedict Cumberbatch and how I would quite like him to be in playing all the characters in a film about Tau against Tyranid. So much so that as I was waiting for all the photos to be deleted and stuff, because of course I got my mum to do that, I made a picture. Yay! This picture from Tyranid with Benedict Cumberbatch's face all over it. Who agrees that this would be the most perfect film? I think that is a great idea. This is what happens when I get bored. I take a picture of Tyranid and put Benedict Cumberbatch's face on it. Look at that face. Ugh. But yeah, so on to the next question. Right, where was I? Okay. Do you play anything from the GW's The Hobbit game? Well, this is like Lord of the Rings, which is kind of the same thing, I guess. But, The Hobbit, no. I mean, I've seen some of the models and they look alright, but, I mean, not that interested. And I definitely wouldn't play it because I don't play anything. And if I was gonna play any of the Warhammer things, it would definitely not be The Hobbit. So, yeah. If you worked at GW, what job would you want to have? I would quite like to just kind of be in the shop, you know? Because whenever I go to the Games Workshop, then they're all really nice. And all the people there just seem like they really enjoy their job. And it seems like it does seem like the kind of job that you would just love. Because you get a load of people just playing games and stuff, and yeah, I think that would be really cool. So, yeah. What army would you want designed next? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really follow when armies are redesigned or anything, so I don't know. Rohirrim? No. I quite like the Rohirrim models. Not that they're ever going to redesign anything from Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, because as we already just said, nobody plays it. Ah, My mother is calling to my brother. Oh my goodness, I think they're gonna come in here. No, they can't. That would be silly. But yeah, so I don't know. If GW were to produce a model of you, what would it be? In which army described your pose? What would you be? Oh my goodness, they're coming! Oh my goodness! They left. Good. Yeah, so I can imagine myself being an elf, you know, with a bow, probably riding a dragon, and you're kind of standing on or sitting on a dragon, like holding my bow out, ready, and like with an arrow in it, about to fire at something, looking really awesome. I think that. Same question is on the 15th. Well, I've already finished it, so I can't really do that. Secondary objective: go on a date or hang out with your challenge support group, friends, gaming buddies, significant other, etc. I'll do that later, and I'll edit that into the video. Do you want one? No. Well, that was unpleasant. Story time. Tell us about one of your favourite miniature wargaming or RPG moments. Well, as I said, I don't really play that much, I don't do that much RPG, but there was one time when I used to play where my brother decided that we were going to play a game with him, I think it was 6 Tau Fire Warriors, and me with every single Lord of the Rings model we could find in the house. So, you know, I had a Mumakil, and I had all my Rohirrim guys, and I had a load of the, I don't know what army the Mumakil is from, but that army, some other human people, Gandalf, all that kind of thing. And we played, I can't remember how we did the rules, but we played that, and basically he was winning because by the time I was still trying to get close enough to him to actually shoot at him, but because he had bigger guns and all that and a much better range, then he could shoot me already, which was fun. And then he took out my Mumakil, which I'd become very attached to, so I ran off with the Mumakil and that game was never finished. Yep. We've all got one, some have more than one. impulse buy, where weeks later we look at what we bought and say, what was I thinking? But okay, I don't actually buy that much from the Games Workshop, which I'm pretty proud of, but if I had to say one thing, it would probably be one of these guys, Space Wolf Terminator, who you can't see because this won't focus, dang it. But, and even if you can just see, it's really big, and I bought a box of 6 of these because I thought they looked cool. But how on earth am I going to finish these? This is just one, and it's taken me ages. But I do hope to finish them. But it's just so much. I need to spend so much time painting it, and oh my goodness, I have to do 6 of them. Maybe if there was just one, then that would be okay. But 6. Oh my goodness, what? Right. If the game was real, oh goodness, and you could actually command one of the armies in the game and watch the battle play out from the safety of an orbiting Thunderhawk, orbital spaceship, hiveship, space hulk, etc., which army would you want to command? Which army would you want to do battle against and actually see fighting your army? Why? I'll probably want to see an army with the Tau. I want to command an army of Tau because I think they would be quite easy to command. Because if I was trying to like control some orcs, that would just not end well. Whereas the Tau are very disciplined and they will listen to their commanders and they'll be like, right, I'll do that, don't worry. So I would probably, yeah, I'd quite like to watch the Tau fight another civilized thing because otherwise it would just be complete and utter slaughter and look horrible and because it would be like the Tyranid eating people. I don't think I really want to watch that. I don't know, the Eldar or something. Tau against Eldar, me controlling the Tau. Let's go with that. Also because Vespid are awesome. Yep. We're on to the 30th, we've got 2 more to go. If you could go back and change one thing about your commitment to the challenge, what would you change? Would you add something, take something out of your challenge list, or would you not change a thing? I have to say, I think if I had had the entire month and I wasn't spending time on holiday, I probably would have gotten all of this done. But I think the problem I had was it was very repetitive, and during the middle of the month I kind of just got a little bit bored. But then it was okay when I had time to paint, because I'd had quite a big break, you know, like a week. But yeah, so if I was going to do something, I do hope to do this again next year, hopefully with a little more success. But I think I'll probably go with something that isn't quite as repetitive as these guys, because even with the cavalry, it's just the same people just sitting on a horse. So I would do that. That would be my change. Right, 31, how did you do? Did you make it? Were you able to finish? So you know the answer to all those questions. Was it a glorious experience? I did enjoy this. It's the first time that I've actually made a YouTube video, and that was exciting. And it's got me into YouTube, especially with the Warhammer stuff. I hope to make more Warhammer videos, just not quite as often. Or was the last month complete and utter torture? As I said before, I got a little bit bored during the middle, and was kind of like, oh my goodness, I don't think I can continue, but I did. After that bit, I think I survived. Yeah. Do you feel like you were sufficiently challenged? Well, again, because it was quite repetitive, the amount of painting skill that it actually took wasn't that much. So in that way I wasn't really challenged, but the amount of time I had to put into painting and filming was quite challenging, so I would say yes. Are you going to hunt me down and do horrible things to me for making this challenge? Please don't. I love you. Nice. I don't think so. No. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this enough to not want to kill you, Warbuste. Probably. No, I did really enjoy this. Love you too, Warbuste. Even if it did take up a lot of time, and to be honest, doing the Booktubeathon was probably a bad decision on my part. But yeah. So for me and Benedict Cumberbatch Tyranid, a goodbye from the 2014 July painting challenge. That is the end.